Good afternoon and welcome to Sound Off, the North County's local talk forum and the longest-running radio talk show in the county. Sound Off is here to allow you to participate, discussing the issues and ideas of the times. The opinions expressed on Sound Off are those of the speaker and don't necessarily reflect those of KPRL's staff or management. Now here's your host for this afternoon, Sound Off, Ron Fisher.
There are, I would say, probably at least 5 people who are breathing a little bit easier here today, and that after the count of the absentee ballots of San Luis Obispo County election of last Tuesday, that because Measure D, thing called Measure D, passed and managed to get its over two-thirds majority vote. And what that will do, as well, we'll talk about it a little more extensively here. That's why we're here on the show, so I'm not going to do it all myself. I'll let our guest do it. Our guest this afternoon is Mayor Pro Tem Tom Barron of Paso Robles on the Paso Robles City Council, and we're going to talk about the passage and what are planned for the funds, maybe go through a little bit of this that if you've been following it along, you know, but if you haven't, we're going to kind of clarify things a little and just explore all the issues involved there. So if you have any questions, comments, feel free to give us a call, 238-5775, 238-KPRL. Mr. Barron, thanks for being with us.
You're calling me Mr. Barron because of all these TV cameras, aren't you?
All the TV cameras around and well, your status just in general.
Oh, my.
Appreciate you doing it. Yeah, let me just ask you this up front. How do you feel about the thing passing? I know you actually were down at the county clerk's office.
Yeah, first off, Mayor Piconso is out making a living. That's why he's not here, and he apologizes for that, so I'm filling in for our good mayor, Dwayne Piconso. We're tickled pink. You said at the onset there's at least 5 people, probably more like 21,150, the whole population of the community. Even those that didn't vote for the bond, they're going to realize in days to come that what a wonderful thing for Paso Robles that D did pass.
Mm-hmm. The major one I think that people have been talking about for a long time has been expansion of the Niblick Bridge, and I will tell you, I nearly went nuts a few days ago. I guess I hit it just at the wrong time, and Spring Street was backed up all the way to 6th. And I finally gave up and went over to 13th, and that was just as bad. And it took forever to get across there. And I guess that will be helped. That's one of the projects, and we can talk about that a little bit more as well. But for those who don't know, what are some of the other projects that are on the list that would be funded either in whole or in part with this money?
Well, there's a total of 6 of them, and the Niblick 2, as we call it, that's the first one, and I hope I remember them all. I was going to bring the paper with me to make sure I didn't forget and look like a dummy. But Niblick Bridge, and these are in no order of priority at all. The Niblick Bridge, the Fire and Police, and hopefully Justice Center would be 2. Barney Schwartz Park would be 3. The Senior/Veteran Center would be 4. Major work at the airport would be 5, to the tune of about $1.6 million. And then last but not least, approximately $1.8 million for Cuesta infrastructure. And you hear that word from politicians and government people, infrastructure.